Hello friends, welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. So friends, this is the net house in which I am going to plant some apple trees. I am going to experiment these apple trees into this as the apple is not the native for my area. But I have selected few low chilling varieties which can also grow into the hot climate area. So I am going to make experiment of the apple plantation over here. This is the net house of 10 meter width and 15 meter into length. So you can say roughly it is 150 square meter area or around 1600 square feet of area, and I am going to put around 32 plants at a high density into this, and for that I have selected the plants according to it. Now before planting we need to prepare this field and the pits for planting the apple tree, and we do the planting activity also. All that information I am going to share how I am going to do it into this video. So to know everything in detail, please stay connected to the video till the end. Let's start the video. So now this is the field where we are going to put our apple plantation. Now for preparing the field, first what we have done, we have cultivated this field with the help of this mini tiller. We have cultivated this twice in both the direction so that all the soil on the top get loosened enough to do the work. Once we do this cultivation, then we have marked the position of the plantation line with the help of this rod. So we have kept 8 feet between plant to plant. So here you can see the one, the another is on the 8 feet. So on this line we are going to plant this apple tree. We have kept the distance of 8 by 6 feet, the high density plantation, and then we have digged the holes. We have made the holes of around 2 feet by 2 feet and 2 feet deep. So this is the hole what we have made. Likewise we are going to make all the holes in this field. So once we dig this hole, then we'll fill this hole with the adding some manure. So here we have a well rotten cow dung compost. So we have added this cow dung compost on the soil what we have taken out from the pit, and while filling the pit we are going to mix this compost into the soil and fill the pit. We'll dig all the pits and fill all the pits like this. Before filling, we'll wait for 15 to 20 days for drying up this pit. So this pit is now dried enough. I have got this done before, and you can see this we have done completely. Now after filling the pit, we have make this small trench and fill this pit full with the water, so that all the soil which is loose will get settled and become the stable. If we don't do this, then after planting, when we give it the water, the soil will suppress down and our plant will go deep into the soil. So we are doing this stage before. So these are the ready pits again. So after making this pits ready with this water, and upon get into the Vapsa condition, we can start making our beds. So we are going to make the beds like this. So we are putting bed size around 2 feet in the width and about 6 to 8 inches into height. So we have marked this bed position with the tying a rope, and we are adding up the soil from the nick to the bed so that we can get the required height of the bed. You can see the good height of the bed over here, and our plantation will be done again by marking the center, which we have already make the signs on the corner, like there is the stick we have put, another stick is over there for the cross lines, and for the straight line here we have the rods. So we'll mark the trees again for both the position and plant. So this is how we need to prepare our field for the plantation. Once we complete all these beds, we'll start our planting. I will update you on that planting. Watch the video till the end. And if you find this video interesting and useful, then give me a like. Also share it with the like-minded people. Express your view in a comment box and feel free to give any suggestions to improve. Let's watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe. So now you can see that all the beds are almost ready where we are going to plant the trees. We are also making the intermediate base also with this. Now it's time to mark the position of the plant. So here we have pre-marked these places with a wooden stick. So what we are doing, we are just tying the rope between the two marking and mark it with the ash. You can also use other marker for marking this. So we simply put these lines across. So these are the lines which will maintain the plant to plant distance. Similar way we have marking on the lengthwise also, where we put the thread again and mark the center position. This maintains the plant to plant and line to line distance very accurately. So this is how you need to complete your marking first. Now you can see that all the beds are ready. Now we have made a small opening to put the plant in it. Now we have added the mixture of the cow dung mix and all the bacterial treatment mixture and put on the top of the soil. So what we'll do for sowing the plant, we'll ensure that both the line are crossing. We'll mix some fertilizer on the bottom like this. Then for positioning the plant, we need to ensure that all the roots are spreading, not into the circular form. So we need to open if something is circular. Then we'll position the plant exactly into the center and set all the roots all along the side. So we are setting these roots all along the side, so it will get the maximum area of the soil to spread upon. Now we will fill this mixture of the fertilizer and soil mixture on the top of the heap. Now at the time of sowing, we must ensure that all the root system should go below the soil. Plant stem should not go much below the soil. So this is the start of the root, should be equal to the soil level, and the graft joint at least 4 to 5 inch up the soil level. So it will not get any rotting on the graft union. Now we will fill this mixture of fertilizer and soil, topsoil on it. We will again check the position of the plant. So we are aligning that plant on both the direction, and then we will press the soil well around it. So this will form the plant all around. Then we will make the small trench around this to give the water. So you can see that now our sowing is over. So this is how we need to complete all our sowing on the field. After this, we need to give the water so that no root should expose to the air and the plant will settle quickly. So now we have completed all our sowing and now we are watering it. So first we are watering it with humic acid and seaweed extract water, and then we'll fill this whole pit with the plain water so that the root gets stick to the soil firmly and no air pocket left, so our plant start immediately into the soil. So with this way you can also plant your apple plant or other plant with a very good success rate. Happy growing!